The Tang Clan, season number 2. We made it. Let's roll the intro. Greetings, Pool Fam. I want to welcome you all back for season number 2 of my little project about the tools of the game called the Tang Clan. From the outside looking in, a pool newbie would say that this pool world is massive. But once you get acclimated, you realize that it's kind of tiny and we all move in the same circles. You never want to burn your bridges because we all circle this great game like one of those gumball machines. We're filled to the brim with all types of people. There's barefoot bar box sponsor poachers. Then there's ones that are genuine good people and true ambassadors to this game. One of those ambassadors I'd like to talk about right now because she's the true reason for this video today. I'm talking about the shot maker, the heartbreaker, the world famous MZ Tam. By now, if you don't know who MZ Tam is, you need to hire a crane operator to lift up that giant rock you've been living under. Tam's Instagram page plays like something that should be on the Travel Channel. Point to any city on a map and Tam will tell you what pool hall is there. She'll take down your tournaments. She'll take your bankroll. She's a true pool player's pool player. Tam's been in Las Vegas the last few years, a place that I called home for over 30 years. Tam works and plays out of the Las Vegas Q Club. In my time in Las Vegas, I've seen places come and places go, but the Las Vegas Q Club is a true institution in the heart of Las Vegas. In my time there, the Las Vegas Q Club will always be a place where my game hit personal highs, where I first started playing pro players. However, the Q Club wasn't always in the best of areas. I was a meter reader for the power company in Las Vegas. I've been in every square inch of that town. And let me tell you, brother, I've seen some shit go down in Commercial Center. I've been trapped in the Scientology Center. I've made dope deals there. Hell, my brother even got his Tahoe stolen from there. One of the things that Tam keeps me up to date on is the restoration that's been going on in Commercial Center and the Q Club. There's been good people in, bad people out, and there's been an overall effort to make the place more secure. And this has led to a whole Q Club renaissance. It's a place that people want to go to for all the right reasons again. And I'm stoked to hear that because the Q Club is Las Vegas. The city needs it. With all that said, the reason for today's video is what Tam just gifted me. She's sponsored by James Hanshew, one of the best custom cue makers in the game and quite possibly one of the most innovative. The Hanshew jumper changed the game and turned the jump shot into something as easy as a mid-table tap-in. And thanks to Tam, I got my hands on his latest and greatest invention, the Hanshew forward extension. How many of you have been in this situation? The ball's out of reach, you reach under the table to grab the bridge, and the next thing you hear is, "Here comes the bitch stick." I guess nobody wanted to be called bitch anymore because the rear end butt extension was created. This product must have been created by the mafia because it is an endless racket. Nothing is universal. One extension won't fit on any other cue except for the make that you got, and they're not adjustable lengths. For instance, if you have a Predator cue and you want extra length, anywhere from 3 to 12 inches, you literally have to buy a 3-inch, a 6-inch, an 8-inch, a 12-inch extension. I mean, it never ends. Wouldn't it be great to pay like $100 for an extension that fit on any cue? For instance, Viking, they make an 8-inch and an 11-inch extension, and they're $160 a piece, no matter the size. And then you got to buy the $40 adapter to go on the end of it. Not to mention they're aluminum, they're heavy, and it looks awkward going on the end of your beautiful Viking cue. I was looking at Meucci cues the other day. If you wanted an extension to go on the end of your cue to match the finish, you had to sell a kidney. But if you wanted a plain black or white one, you only got to sell your car. That's why I'm so happy to have this Hanshew forward extension in my hands. Look, bottom line, it's not something that's going to replace the rear end extension. If you have a rear end extension and you like it and it works well for you, fuck yeah, continue to use it. This forward extension is simply providing you with another option. I've been playing with this and I gotta say it is awesome. What I like most about this is that you never have to change your grip. Your bridge hand is where it's always going to be on the shaft. And your butt hand is where it's always going to be on the butt. You never have to change anything. You're not reaching further back to feel the extension, and you're not reaching all the way forward to feel the forward extension on the shaft. Your grip stays the same. If you look at adjustable weights in your cues, you look at weight bolts. Where are the weight bolts located? In the butt of the cue. So without that extra weight from the extension, your cue is going to feel the same as it always does. You're not dealing with that awkwardness of the heavy rear extension. This goes right on the end of your shaft. It'll fit any shaft from 10 millimeters up to 13 millimeters. Goes on, you loosen it, and then you just righty-tighty, lefty-loosey to lock it in place. Don't worry, this is very, there's a rubber grommet on the inside to protect your cues. Don't worry if you have a fragile wood shaft or a carbon fiber shaft. It won't scratch it. It won't dent it. It's secure with the lightest plastic connector. There's nothing there that's going to damage your cue, because that was the first thing I thought about is, what if I lock this on a wood shaft and it makes a indentation or it makes a scratch? No, if this is similar to the shaft is made out of carbon fiber, but the connection point here, it's similar to, I don't know if you guys ever dealt with sprinklers before, that material of the black sprinkler pipe, and it's protected by a rubber grommet that locks everything in place. So the rubber is actually locking on your shaft. There's no edges, there's no hard pieces or anything like that. It goes on, it locks in place, and it's literally an extension to your cue. It's the same shaft as you would normally be using. I mean, if you lock this in right and you lock it in securely and it's not loose and it's not moving around, you will have the cleanest hit as your normal shaft would be. I mean, once again, we talk innovation, we talk James Hanshew. I wouldn't expect this from anybody else except for him. This is truly something I feel, with the right sponsorship and promotion, that can truly change the game. So let's talk about the quality of this. It's made out of carbon fiber. It's got an XTC ferrule. The tip that comes on here, it's a leather. It's called the Flying Pig tip. I mean, when I chalked this up, man, it took V10 and it took Roku like I was rolling on lipstick, man. It's this tip really took chalk well. It says on the website this is just over a half ounce, which, half ounce compared to one of these giant rear extensions. I mean, oh my God, it's like I said earlier, it's not going to change your grip. It's not going to change the way your cue feels. It's so light compared to this. It's not providing any awkwardness at all to your shot, which I think is huge. Let's talk about the pricing of this. On the website, HanshewCustomCues.com, this is listed as $100 for the extension with no tip. You want the leather Flying Pig tip, it's $125. And it has an additional charge for $150, and I think that's if you want to put on a tip of your choice. If you want to put on a Kamui Black or a Predator Victory, I think they put that on for you. It's the price of the tip and the installation. So this is no more than $150. But personally, $125 with this Flying Pig tip. I know I'm not really the biggest tip guy. I have a handful of tips that I like using, and I've stuck with them. I've never really heard of this Flying Pig tip before, but using this, I'm impressed with it. I mean, it hits perfect. It takes chalk well. I mean, that's one of the things we see with different tips out there, is that they don't take chalk well. All these different speed chalks and all that shit. It's a crapshoot on what works, but this takes chalk like a champ. $125. Stick with the pig tip, and you got this, and it fits anything. It fits anything from 10 to 13 millimeter. I mean, like I was talking about, Viking extensions, Meiichi extensions. There's not really a universal extension on the market until now. You can check out James Hanshew's website, HanshewCustomCues.com. I'll put that in the info below. I'll also throw it on the screen here. He's also got the social media. I think he's under James Hanshew on Instagram. check out his website. He's got a bunch of custom cues that he does. You can also find this. You can also find the Hanshew jumper. One thing that I thought was awesome about all Hanshew products: lifetime warranty on everything. He says on his website, lifetime warranty, mine or yours, whichever comes first. And I thought that was pretty cool. So this is a guy who's putting out products into the world, and he's standing by them. I mean, you see different guarantees, and it's a loaded ball game. This one, simply lifetime warranty. So that's awesome. It's not a lot of people are standing by their product these days. Good on you, James Hanshew, for doing that. That's top tier right there. I implore you guys to check this out. Look, for $100, if it doesn't work for you and it doesn't eliminate weight in your bag and the way the extension is used, you just dropped $100. It's not life changing. You know, if you wanted a different extension, you'd be paying $1.50 plus an adapter, and then you're looking at different sizes, and that gets pricey. So what do you got to lose for $100? One thing we got coming up next week is the basis for my entire year. It's something that incites the shit out of me. I go to every year. Super Billiards Expo. Tam will be in the Kamui booth. You can talk to her further about this if you guys are going to be in attendance. I will be in attendance with Jay. We'll be doing the Level 2 Billiards live show at a Sky Woodward's booth, the Action 24/7 booth. We're extremely excited about that. We got interviews planned, and we're going to be going around causing trouble, and it's a blast. We're going to be there. It's April 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's Thursday through Sunday. We'll be there Thursday and Friday. So if you see us, come say hi. We'll give you a card. We'll stop and chat with us, man. We're personable guys. So don't let the fact that we're stars, jade the fact that we're going to be unapproachable. No, come up, say hi. Let's take pictures together. It's we love everybody. So do that. Come say hi to us. Give us a handshake, a firm handshake, and that's that. So I know it's the beginning of April. I started this show in January of 24. I was purposely waiting to get this and use this so I can do the season 2 premiere with this, because I thought it was such a good product that I wanted to lead off the year with this. But the Tang clan, it's up and running. Be on the lookout for many more shows. I'm excited to be doing this again. I mean, the product of the game is so huge for me. I'm such a product guy. I've always been into different products, different chalks, tips, cues. I think that's like the true heart of the game. It's what makes the game happen. So that's what I wanted to focus on, as well as the show that I do with Jay, Level 2 Billiards Live. We do recap current events. That's completely separate from each other. But those are both shows that I'm involved with. So I want you guys to be on the lookout for either show. Please check out my socials. I got the Gangster of Pool on Instagram, and more importantly, I got the Gangster of Pool on YouTube. So check out my channel. I got, obviously the Tang clans on there, as well as Level 2 Billiards Live. We got shorts. We got some of my old run out parody videos on there. It's some good stuff on there. If you're into pool and somebody is into pool, please share it with them. Obviously here comes the cliche part where I want you to comment, like, and subscribe. I mean, that's huge for me. It's what gets the show out there to more people. So obviously, I hate to be preachy like every other YouTube content creator you've seen before, but please, that's what helps me. So if you can get a little traffic, drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, man, that'd be great for me. On the other side of that coin, please check out my boy Jay, Level 2 Jay. He's switched his Instagram page because the page was broken. So it's not Level 2 Billiards anymore. It's Level 2 Billiards Live. So check out Level 2 Billiards Live on Instagram. And then he has the Level 2 Billiards YouTube page. So I posted a video on my Instagram explaining this. Every time me and Jay put out a Level 2 Billiards Live show, I put the uncut version on my channel, and then there's a different version that goes on his channel, which is more based on whoever's talking at the time. It's a kind of a different view on the show that we do. So we're not just putting out the same shit for all you guys on just different channels. I mean, every time we drop something, it's going to be different than what's on my channel compared to what's on his channel. And he does a lot more breakdowns with shorts and everything like that, a little bit more inside of the topics that we're doing. So please check out my boy Jay's channel, Level 2 Billiards on YouTube, Level 2 Billiards Live on Instagram. And let's not forget my pal Jamie, Off the Rail Apparel, offtherailapparel.com, Off the Rail Apparel on Facebook and Instagram. You know, these guys, they provide me with some of the cool clothing that I got. I got some nice hats, some nice shirts from OTR and Jamie. We appreciate we appreciate him being on board with us and putting a shirt on my back. So Jamie, thank you very much, sir. That's it for this time, you guys. I will be back in the near future. I will give you guys info on what I'm dropping on my Instagram page, The Gangster at Pool. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Nice seeing you again.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.